Yes, sirree. Thank you so much, Ryan, for that report. Obviously, the hope for the future is that we don't have to wear masks much longer, right? Well, there are now 2 vaccines that in the coming weeks will be vying to get emergency use authorization from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. And one of those vaccines is from Pfizer and BioNTech, which data is showing is 95% effective. On today's Virtual Rick, our brainiac, our quirky dude, Rick Adams, he's going to break down what the excitement is all about.
What's up, quirky
no one does
dude?
It like you, quirky dude.
Am I quirky or edgy? I mean, what am I?
All of the above.
All of
and
the above.
more.
I'll take it all. Thanks. 2 vaccines in 2 weeks? What's going to happen next week? 4 vaccines and Michael J. Fox inventing the hoverboard? Don't you love science? That's because it works better than, say, rubbing some lucky seaweed and hoping the virus will go away. It doesn't work, guys. Vaccines have brought us amazing results for humanity with solutions for smallpox, tetanus, diphtheria. Wasn't that an 80s song by Def Leppard? Diphtheria. And it's only just the start. So, with 2 major vaccines soon to be released, let's take a close-up look at one of them in this Virtually Rick. Roll it, Juan. You've probably heard a lot about Pfizer and BioNTech's new vaccine. You need to get it in 2 shots, 3 weeks apart, and keep it very cold, which sounds small, but that will have big global implications on how far it can be shipped. It works by injecting genetic elements of the virus into the body via messenger RNA, which, massively simplified, acts like a carrier that teaches the body to block the virus if it shows up. And the hope is that by using messenger RNA, scientists can keep creating new vaccines if the virus mutates. Obviously, that's not a real person, that's a gingerbread person, because if gingerbread gets viruses, then we're in real trouble. And if enough people take the vaccine, those who don't will be protected too by herd immunity. So what can we expect when we take it? Not much. Maybe some fatigue, chills, and a little fever. Not bad. So not too many things to worry about. But the real outstanding questions are, does it prevent more severe cases of COVID-19? How does it work with more vulnerable seniors, for instance? AstraZeneca's Oxford vaccine is one that may be able to deal with the elderly better, perhaps. And just because you've been immunized, how strong will it be? How strong will you be? Will it stop you from spreading the virus? And how long will it protect you? If it clears yet more hurdles, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine could be released by the end of the year to those most in need. Our incredible doctors and nurses who, quite frankly, have been through hell and back. And it's never, ever said enough. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking care of all of us. And with the news of Moderna's new 95% effective vaccine, along with the other vaccines in late-stage trials that are soon to arrive, all of our futures are looking a lot better and brighter. One thing's for sure, when it does get officially released, the Pfizer and BioNTech's vaccine will take months to make a mark. 15 to 20 million people could be vaccinated by the end of the year in the USA. A small start, but as far as COVID-19's concerned, it might not be the beginning of the end, but as Churchill once said, perhaps the end of the beginning. 95% effective. Moderna has it too. It's fantastic. And I never thought really I'd be ever so quite excited about vaccines. Next week, I'll do a jig after we discuss deodorant, and the week after that, I'll do a backflip if we talk about toothpaste. But I tell you what
things to look forward to. Thank you.
And you guys are 100% effective when it comes to bringing us sunshine in the morning. Mel Giselle.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ricky.
wow. This is
Thank
just
you.
So lovely.
Bring
Thank
us
you.
sunshine when you're here on Wednesdays.
And as Churchill said, this might be the beginning to the end, too.
Yes.
And the end of the beginning.
True.
So what comes next?
Well, what comes next is they're going to start producing massive amounts of these doses, as you mentioned yourself, Giselle, in the last hour. So 50 million going to be produced by Pfizer and BioNTech for the world. And the thing is, that's going to be at the end of this annus horribilis. Don't worry, I'm not saying a rude word. That's Latin for a disastrous year.
Thanks for the qualifier.
Just want to check that. But anyway, so it's a pretty awful year, but that's what's going to happen at the end of it. And that's really just a drop in the ocean if you think about the billions of people on this planet. So it's going to start, hopefully, with those most vulnerable in old folks' homes, perhaps. There's no info about this yet, by the way. We don't know for sure how it's going to fully roll out. But logic would prevail. Old folks, then frontline workers, and then most of those with immunity vulnerabilities, and then after that, older and progressively less old people towards our age group, the youthful lot.
Holla. So we shall see. We shall see.
We shall see. Keep us posted every step of the way.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Rick.
bringing it with a smile. We appreciate that.
Our morning shot. Ooh, look at that. As we head out to break, everybody, here's a look at Echo Park. Stay with us. We will be right back. Take that in.
Look at walking on water, Mel.
Echo, Park.